Different story where they come left, right, and center. Anything where they hot for inside Nigeria, you know, see now our work for inside cocoa of the matter to carry the thing, come make we break them down together. And yes, so me I let you know, now first, now me hold one piece for inside one hand to say make they do it match to them inside the motor. And I get the person where they follow me, they match the story to inside the motor, make we break them down for inside cocoa of the matter. Femi, good evening.
Good evening.
Afana.
Yes, so people where the pan where no say now only one side of the motor you go use do pan the other head you go turn am use and grind the goosey. Now so our matter.
Femi don't talk. Femi don't.
No. No,
you don't say you be ancestor, you go they bring this thing small. Make me myself because as you say, person they use one side they pan.
Yeah, I just imagine. Go turn use the other side pound the goosey.
Oh, now so they do.
Yeah, what's it mean now? Now people when no one wash motor where now they make a goosey and pan the yard.
Another one.
Oh no! Oh sorry, I know say I know. Okay, I know go talk now. I know go talk past good evening.
No. They talk, but they give us.
No, it just Nigerian matter don't pass the soup where they cook for anywhere where they cook now. Anywhere where they cook and if they burn all na style as they day, the story don't bomb where the one where be like say bomb put say for inside our domoti full very well for inside political waka. We get all the story one by each inside there. But you where they follow us for Facebook, you do well. Twitter, Instagram, which one again? YouTube. And I do well. And those where remain where one follow us. See now in the waka pass for on top the screen now. The better address where would they use do this kind of work now in the day. For people where they call us for inside different part of Nigeria, telephone number, it go waka too. The one where they call WhatsApp, it did there too. You see any of them, use that where. But look at where the one we follow WhatsApp, use the number for WhatsApp. The one we follow telephone, use that for telephone. May no come be like say your call, pass the road where you supposed to pass me reach us for inside this domot. We don't ready for better talk. Now Wednesday now, no what they do.
Yes, so on Wednesday, I know say we they carry better guests will follow us. Can't reason the things will happen for inside Nigeria as it be. And our Wednesday special guest, Dr. Professor. We cannot fight trouble. We cannot fight trouble.
Pope Senior Malam.
And none of that one. No.
Okay, night.
Oga Majid Dahiru day with us for Inside Studio this evening. And I know saying a better talk. They always they bring with them to they break them down together. And today we're gonna raising the matter of the one place where they rain past any other place. I believe say they get to really like back to back in the past 2-3 days, but the one where they today. And the way they carry come today, now the matter of the redesigned Naira and the date where CBN don't put it over government put say they go shift time. Who will they talk about? Supreme Court. Yes, Supreme Court don't they do one or two rulings, but today they carry this one of the talk of suspension ahead. They say not be say it don't end though the matter of to they use old Naira with new Naira. They say they suspend the matter small until there isn't the matter where they inside court. You know the people who carry the matter go courts now. Yes, 3 APC Governors them. Now with the torchlight inside tutorial today with Oga Majid Dahiru. So straight away, make inside political work and make time reach me with they break all those different to read them down. Of course, you go join us from political work and then we go reach Cocoa up the day. We not go anywhere. We dey here.
Supreme Court temporarily don't stop CBN from banning the use of old Naira notes from February 10, according to Tori where they see for here. They carry the matter go court in never 2 days, reach 3 days now for inside this one where we dey. So according to how we take one as you see the matter, so the CBN where alongside the federal government they look the matter don't come change and well. So when the Supreme Court judge and all the other people look the matter finish, they say inside our 7-member panel, Justice John Okoro don't want to move by federal government inside ex parte, the one where both the court say they go court to go find something. The matter when a Kaduna governor, Kogi governors and Federal governor put for them front. When they go judge and finish, they say, what they go do be say CBN and federal government now no go fit move these dates anyhow. We go look this matter to conclude them by February 15. When they want put this talk for us and Justice Okoro carry the matter say we don't look at now interim injunction federal government see no if you just take February 10 just talk and say now the time when I set no make the 2 Naira still they do themselves the 2 Naira make they work side by side until we see sense for inside waiting the grant. So
Monterey where they come out still there on top of this Naira matter. This time around, presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, will be APC, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, don't come out. They say yes. Now better thing with this talk with Supreme Court talk. So say make central bank suspend the deadline of the new Naira and the cashless policies according to the way they inside our hand. They say yes, in carry this talk confront with the media and publicity for inside APC PCC Bayo Onanuga. They say yes, especially the APC governors, they will carry this matter go meet court. Say they do better thing. Where. Say yes. So as far as this court action day, why did they wait for the apex court to give a ruling? Say the governors don't save the country from unnecessary political and economic wuru and scatter like that. Now waiting there, Oga Tinubu talk on top of this matter, but you know, say the matter never really die like that. Now just suspension, they suspend them. We go wait to hear what will happen by that February 15 when the court goes done. Judge the matter, look and left, right, and center. But for now, they send a small break, 9 days so.
Now, Naira, they drag everybody go outside now. In fact, the court don't matter. As they judge the matter, where APC presidential candidate say, they do it. The judge and reach February 15 to where they go look at again. Now, in some civil societies group where carry body join together say, Supreme Court, this one when I rule, no biamu. In fact, they say, the civil society group say, the Supreme Court no reason the matter where before the judge say, they made a stop from February 10, the use of, maybe they allow the Naira, they go for front past February 10. When they go do press conference, national coordinator for the group, Obed or Kukwe, he say, this new order where Supreme Court bring, he no go help election. He no go even help election. Make they credible at all. He said, make I look everything now. All those people who don't plan say they want rig election, use money, rig election. Now they don't give them room and road do. Maybe they follow the goal. Say this one where Supreme Court do. May they think them again. Say now only them feel reverse themselves. May they commode the one where they don't put for grant, where these people go collect for them front. They can't add the same. If you go analyze the situation. The people where they inside the matter where na full Nigerians where they waka every day say na them supposed benefit pass from inside this one. No be say some people where there's one kind style and then they come benefit pass every other person. They can't join say the CBN leadership may they continue to put effort to make sure say any wahala where they with the new Naira and old Naira exchange they complete them. This one it go make everything do well. But say Supreme Court to carry the matter keep as it keep, no good at all.
Endorsement to that one massive don't enter inside political waka today as the Yoruba Council of Elders don't carry come out say they behind Oga Tinubu no shaking, they go tanda behind them because based on everything they don't see on ground, Naim the reason go be better person to enter inside 2023 as president of Nigeria. They say they do one better meeting like that where they call special executive session, and now yesterday night they do this meeting. And while they inside the meeting they talk about different things where they happen for inside Nigeria, like the matter of where plus the matter of Naira, everything will just be like say they bite Nigerian citizens everywhere for their body. Now the Secretary General of the Council, Chief Oladipo Oyewole, come out contact say yes, they convinced they beat their chest based on the work where Oga Tinubu don't do for inside Lagos State as governor. Say they anything like tribe, they look tribe, they look all those things. Say now based on that one, then to come out contact say yes. Oh yeah now. The Tanda put for him back, say na him they want to make him enter inside for 2023.
From there, what do they look now? Say former speaker, Right Honorable Yakubu Dogara, for inside Nigeria, don't say my peace day for inside this country, may equity and justice, meaning say me everything share equal, talk equal, thinking equal, representation equal, better judging of the matter. Maybe like say peace day. It's the Nigerians as they look, they come. Many Nigerians they support not to produce the next president, so that according to the mass where they grant, everybody go feel complete the number of years where they grant. He look at like this. He say it remain 4 years where the people where the northern part of Nigeria go complete it to make sure say they with south part of the country they don't do equal. He say in calculation, he show say southern region of Nigeria don't rule the country for 14 years, while the northern region don't rule for only 10 years. He talk this matter when he goes down for inside Kaduna, when they put mouth on top election campaign and other things. Say he put this talk for outside inside the domot of People's Democratic Party senatorial candidates wey don near am for inside that domot senator I say senator never enter senator Sunday Marshal Katong and other candidates for federal constituency for inside southern Kaduna. Together say Nigerians they need unity o, make everything dey equal. No, they look say some people na Muslim say na Muslim wan succeed another. They look and say North do 10 years, South don do 40 years. Jonathan na Christian, Obasanjo na Christian. He say if you look at those together, join together with all the ones wey don work in between, Yar'Adua no completely yes, but if you join Yar'Adua own join Buhari na only 10 years e be. May everything balance, may e equal. Allow 14 and 10 may e equal. Allow North may do 4 more years. Now the talk wey don talk inside this truth. Now go remember say don't draw body near Oga Atiku Abubakar wey na Muslim and we come from North.
Speaking of Oga Atiku Abubakar, the People Democratic Party presidential candidate, they say don't reject the stadium approval where Rivers State Governor Oga Nyesom Wike approve, say make PDP waka enter inside go do campaign rally. I remember say January 31, 2023, where they be first, the reason say okay, be like say they get 1 or 2 things where they won't do. They say January 11, now they carry matter come say they won't do rally for inside the state. All of a sudden, in 2 seconds, everything burst. On that January 31st, they say Oga Nyesom Wike write a better letter, give the National Working Committee of the party, say get some information like that where they get say 1 or 2 things, say whether some people know they work for PDP, some people they work for APC. Based on that one, they withdraw the approval, say make them use the Adokie Amasiamaka Stadium for inside the state. Now they say every time they don't reason 1 or 2 things, the thing don't turn around. On Tuesday now, Oga Wike announced for inside one campaign rally, say yes, government don't reissue the approval again for the National Working Committee of the PDP. Say may they go ahead, use the stadium to host the presidential campaign rally. Now I say that they versed for inside the matter. Both Oga Atiku, which is spokesperson for inside the PDP Presidential Campaign Council for Rivers State, Dr. Lelonu Nwibubasa, come out contact say no. You just wake up one day, just write letter, give National Working Council, say you get one informate, say make we not use the place. Oyana, as you don't green and make we use the place, not just mouth where you go use talk. Still write letter, give the National Working Council too, so that now that letter we go use hold you. May not be like say we one day enter inside the place now they do rally. The next thing we go here say, we no go fit use the place again. Now waiting they happen for inside there. Oga Atiku reject. They say the spokesperson say make it write better letter. May you know they use us they do tini tanana. Give us better approval. The one way we know say if you do any again we fit use letter. Say but now waiting you talk with this. Now waiting they happen for inside the PDP. But for now, Oga Wike say go ahead, continue, use the place, do your rally. Better welcome back. If you join us, you day inside Cocoa of the Matter for your Gonge station, Wazobia Max TV. And we don't full ground, myself and Femi on ground with our Oga at the top, where they follow us the reason political matter. When I say Oga, don't look me now, don't use one eye, look me. Oga Majid, no worry, no fear. Oga at the top of political analysis matter. At least I not say doctor or professor today. Oga at the top. I mean that one not do.
You talk unless you come out, they talk to.
I'm not a politician like that. Welcome, Oga.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
how today now? People like say we know the answer. How your day? How today?
You need to ask again.
No, so
I know maybe whether the place where they take the waka for inside Nigeria different from the place where the rest of us they take the waka.
You know, say everybody feel look at this woman and say, she did all right, she did all right, she did shine, say this thing. They don't go no say if you no ask her how are you, she no go feel answer whether she fine finish from Bele. So it good know they ask herself how are you? How are you today? You poor people.
Very important.
We ask you finish. Oga carry welcome.
Thank you very much.
And I say Supreme Court. Some people will first understand something. Some people go say, why not Supreme Court? They reign now. So Supreme Court now, where like 7 judges for inside Nigeria they gather, and they don't just they gather anyhow. You get that way they go gather to judge all the matter where they grant, where they before them. Sometimes they do like 1 month where they go gather. 7 of them go gather. So if they see judgment from Supreme Court, come like say they happen now. That because now the time where they don't look for their calendar to gather, now be this. The judgment where they don't judge now inside these last 3 days, you get as it be.
Femi, why you talk say get as it be? Make her ask you first. Now you bring the matter come.
You know, say there are technicality. These people now then no book pass for inside law. But the way they can't use the law, I mean, they read the law where they read them. You know, they don't read them to make sure say Nigerians understand what in they look. It confuse us small pass like this. Some people now come down the reason say if election enter Supreme Court, why we won't go vote? Now where the matter on the ground is.
No, judiciary is the arm of government for democracy. Even without democracy, judiciary is constant. Because if people get dispute, instead they will carry gun and cutlass, they sort them out. Now to go court, present your case, then the person will sit down on top of the judgment, don't be the judge, go look and say, okay, now you get fault, no, now you get fault, or any other way you want to judge them, so that make a day, and may give justice to the aggrieved. Now be the work of court. So judiciary will look at every matter. And you get right to appeal court and appeal to Supreme Court in case you're not satisfied at the lower court. So judiciary is a constant in any system of government. Particularly for democracy, if two people go into party affairs and one person feels say they cheat them in rights, they upheld for a party or something like that, instead of fighting, not to go to court now why it be judiciary, go to court, may they interpret the law as it concern that way they talk. So if true they cheat you, now the responsibility of court to talk say, okay, no, this matter they cheat this man, or no, they don't cheat you. Now you say they cheat you, but they don't cheat you. So if you go either way, because everybody gets something in the hold till they go meet judge for court. So no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a normal part of our process.
As we come there now, not say yesterday we started explaining, say 3 APC governors now carry Central Bank and Federal Government go court. Say may they go seek interpretation. And they talk and say, Oga Keyamo yesterday just use small style. You know one Puma for the talk, but can't use small style talk. Say now any other court no fit do injunction against a federal government agency because now say agency they be except Supreme Court. But this CBN matter, normally, Nigerians could say, how many waka don't waka now with the thing don't reach Supreme Court? Why the matter now Supreme Court just collect them quick? Because it they take before Supreme Court looks on matter sometimes.
Oh, no, state
so why
government.
they can't look at quick?
No, state government, in any case against the federal government, can start and end at the Supreme Court.
Quick like this.
And then they feel the appeal judgment of Supreme Court.
No, at all.
Once they talk, you don't find out.
Now let me go only for this act. And so state government, subnational levels, feel approach Supreme Court on a matter when concern them and the federal government. So the states are given that privilege.
So no verse. We still go back to the case because I want to understand how this matter reach Supreme Court. Now the reason we are
it starts from there.
It starts from there.
You don't start from high court.
You don't start from small court.
So states are given that privilege.
So why they can't speed? Because it gets state government issue and federal government issue. We don't declare. You remember that tax matter where Oga Wike for Rivers they drag with federal government. That matter see the ground. They see they look at the court.
They start them from
lower court.
Yes, they go.
And Supreme Court never bring date quick like this one. This one never
reach a matter of national urgency. If you look at the Supreme Court statement too, if you look at the way the judges talk, they say of the importance of this matter in terms of national security, in terms of the stability of the country. Now make them sit down, look them quick. Make us also talk like this. Normally, judge is not supposed to win the delay cases because justice delayed is justice denied. So as they do, I'm sure, national support actually there. As you file case, make you know today. But they will tell you, well, because of too much cases and too little hands in terms of judicial officers and even workers. That makes it sometimes they have to sort and cherry pick and go don't take time. But when matter they very important like this, very important like this one, Supreme Court they actually fast track them because they know the importance. They make it be like and then go make the matter no go resolve because Supreme Court be like arbiter, as in middleman between people when they quarrel.
But now they know middle now. They and submit the middle.
No, if you're there for middle, no mean say you no go talk say who they wrong and who they right and who they wrong with this. So what did they do for this matter? Is simple. It get policy window on ground. The Supreme Court no rule against the policy. No.
Now they go follow the draft.
Supreme Court not talk say make Naira and then they no redesign them. You no talk so. You no talk say make they no do cashless policy. You no talk so. You only talk say people don't raise concern. Say this date, is it realistic to terminate the use of the old notes when the new ones will circulate as we see them across the country? So okay, since this matter don't come up like this, and justices of Supreme Court, they be Nigerians too. They live for Nigeria. They know what it happened. It's okay. Supreme, what did they call them? CBN, Federal Government. Stay action on that suspension for Friday, on the 10th of February. We want to come back on the 15th. We want to argue this matter logically. Make we know our final decision. But for now, since complaint don't come on this matter, make we don't jeopardize the matter on the ground. After all, not be the policy itself. Now just a moment stop. Now the date of implementation fully, now we talk. So nothing don't sponsor. Now like, okay, your policy is still on board though. We not to say stop to the using new notes. We not to say increase cash limit. We not talk so. We just say okay, shift the deadline. Since already you don't shift them before. I mean something that is flexible. So when I come back, we could look at the matter properly. Then we will not know what to talk. So when there is a problem in the country like this, we have to be somehow divided over a particular matter. And of course, it will resolve them, definitely. So that better thing don't happen today. So.
Okay. Now, make we look at from this area. Because you go expect, say, a lot of Nigerians go be happy on top of this matter. Extend the date, no extend the date. First, whether it gets any meaning at all, whether it get any relevance. Because we don't get one or two organizations like that, we don't talk, say, first, the extension, it not make any difference as long as, say, the money where they talk about in all day. Then you get people like the body of bodies of civil society groups inside Nigeria, Civil Society Central Coordinating Council, we come out, can reject this order where Supreme Court give, say, make the suspend this implementation for now, according to the Tory where they inside here.
I'll be full member of Civil Society Group for Nigeria.
Okay.
I don't know where this will gather to make this announcement. You see, people they play with matter when they're serious. Who they bankroll these people? How did they afford to book?
Bankroll. I know that one.
How did they afford to book 3 television stations at the same time to do press conference when none of the CSO person when I know for this in Nigeria did there? Polak no day, Sislak no day, Luxtera no day, Serap no day. Neyman, those when we know when the Cliff Foundation no day. So which society organization? You see, we don't politicize something when they're very serious too much. We don't play with something when they're serious. Ordinarily, people are not supposed to go court. Because a matter of common sense with this. We could review the matter when they're on board itself. People get this impression, say this thing will prevent vote buying. So somehow, some people, they support the policy, even when they suffer for the policy. And we don't make people understand, say, you know if we fight vote buying through central bank monetary policy, it is not even something that central bank should actually undertake. No, at all.
Who's supposed to do it?
Security agencies, under the command of the Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammadu Buhari. Simple. Vote buying, no, they didn't do it for secret. Nobody like Boko Haram. We need intelligence to find out who they do Boko Haram. No. Party chieftains before election. People, members of government, party chieftains, they gather, they go bring money for polling units to come in their house. Most of these people where they talk, so some of them are asking God, some are serving governors. We are serving governor no day, now former governor. We are the two no day, now the minister in charge. They could put money for house. They get the years so they protect them. They get position, they even help escort the money as they don't distribute them to the various other houses. Simply implement and enforce electoral laws on election day. That is, if the president is serious about vote buying, if he's serious, now 2 ways, in the immediate and in the long term. The immediate time, we say, look, call police, call DSS, I want to stop vote buying in this country. Simple.
But he don't call. If not by call don't call, the network don't fool. If not call, the way president
no, if you call, true.
No,
for vote buying.
For vote buying,
no. If you call, one thing that when I say call, not to talk. Call when I mean be say. You see the way. I'll give an example. I go my state over the weekend. I notice that somehow security they harass both sides, all political parties. They can't that go security agency place. You see the way they did active for that kind of business. If the commander-in-chief say DSS DG, IGP of police, I don't want to hear vote buying in this election. But not for TV. Call them for meeting.
But they do this.
No. We know. You know what I say? We're not sure. If you give that order and it happens, you sack the person. You fire them. You sanction them. Make I tell you how this thing they work. You see these VIPs bar when they charge of this money when they talk. If you get DSS attached to you as a governor, minister, big man, police, anything, those police officers are giving mandates from headquarters. You must report every activity around your principal to headquarters every day, including if you go for a baby mama house, if you go inside chick place, if you stop for road chop corn, you must report them. Standard procedure. So normally, what I'm saying is, you can't arrest your principal as a VIP security attaché, but it is your duty when you see say this kind of be illegal they happen. You report So they will now know how to buy. You got the people when they here when don't carry money. They could just go arrest them seamlessly. That is on one hand.
And that one is secret work now.
No, now the work of security man, now security work with that. That is it. Secondly, on the day of election, anyone still escape each polling unit. Police they start for each polling unit. But they don't carry gun. No, no, I'm saying for those who come for polling unit, they share to 2,000 now. Police they there. Once police notice say somebody they come vote, an agent they direct and go another one open one backyard on one car. Now just to call patrol. When they patrol, all those 30,000 police, now they work with that one. When they deploy go for election, that one be the real work they're supposed to do. You call the Judiciary patrol when they attach to that your area, they go come, they go arrest the person, arrest the money, take them straight to police station, incident the case, and charge them to the nearest magistrate court. Now, what thing Buhari supposed to ensure with that? That is on one hand. No, but sorry. No, I won't give. I want one at the immediate. On the long term, sir. If you want to abolish vote buying, in the last 8 years, our president, Baba Buhari, for don't help develop Nigerians to be economically empowered enough and enlightened enough through quality education to be able to even resist vote buying in the first place. Because
where on the land?
Nobody tell you now. So if you not do this one in 8 years,
as you not do them,
as you not do
shortcut method to do
shortcut no solve any problem. Now we can create.
But this one it can't be like say don't solve rich. Here the reason why I say don't solve rich.
Okay.
Because at all na bad pass. We know say the policy they bite people. But
who talk that talk? Even that talk self is not correct. At all na bad pass.
500 naira notes now. New naira notes 500 naira. No go collect.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You say?
I'm not collect because you go charge me for
you don't answer the question though.
Bam.
The fear when I get with this.
Okay.
You say one solve election vote buying.
But not be only vote
They
buying.
come now. You can't create this kind of policy. Come. It means that if the politician forgets plenty money to buy vote for 5,000,
yes,
500 people buy that vote now because of the reduced standard of living of the people. Further than that, vote buying must happen. Now, two things will prevent them: security and sanction on one hand, and the people themselves say no. Nobody there against the policy. Make you understand. Make you misunderstand.
I understand. You get one question. What I see.
You know the matter when they hear the limit when CBN set.
See,
they don't get enough new note to meet up with that limit.
And
they won't forcefully shut down by Friday. No be anarchy be that.
Ogamajid, you get why I want to bring this thing. You know, say if they follow mass, you get as the thing they be. Now, it's true. The thing, he debate everybody. Yes. I know say the policy good. The method, now that one no enter at all. Method where they use bring God, they had where they use share the money. They had no reach. You know, reach where it's supposed to reach. But you see this example where I give unto somebody say if I give you 500 naira and I go collect you, it means say like you talk and say it don't come down. But inside this same time, where would they say money no dey, CBN they say at least 2 trillion naira of money we don't work away no where the owner no one bring it come and start. The money don't work come back now. But some people they talk say even though say old naira don't enter inside the nadomot, the new naira when they share. It don't reach. But senior they also talk say we don't talk say the money where we share don't reach everywhere. But at all, now you say we share money. See for inside Abuja today. I don't know whether anybody follow the story where they say inside one bank now they see 252 million naira new naira notes where they inside that bank. Me I can't the one that give myself how many people they inside this Abuja where they collect 20,000 naira. If they see their 20,000 naira collect. Like me now, 3 a.m. today, I never sleep complete. I don't wake up, open my bank app, see whether the money go. As I say it go, I just share put the money for another bank. I don't want to call bank because if I call bank, my eye will change color. For inside the one where they don't do me share again inside to these 2 days. But my question be say, this same policy with the way they don't do them because of the small time where they put. People like say results don't follow now.
Which result? Inflation.
2 trillion naira where they say they gather sweep.
You see, that's the problem. You are trying to solve a problem when you don't get.
But Nigeria, 2 trillion not be problem.
No.
How much be agbese now?
Wait now. That money now people get their money. No be you get them.
But the money no they move for inside where they did before.
That is the misinformation went on ground. And when people don't know.
Tell me, explain, give me.
Make I give you the statistics in full. The money supply for Nigeria, no be 3 trillion, now 52 trillion. That's about 52 trillion, only 3.5 the cash. The major money for Nigeria no day for cash, they for online. You know why? Between 10 years ago, when they introduced, not even 10, 30 years ago, now 2010, as Sanusi first start
cashless
policy.
Yes.
Nigerians don't largely migrate to cashless policy by themselves. Nobody need to force you because it's convenient. You feed it for your house today. Mama, how far? Food for village. Oh no, bring your account number. Pin, you send money. DSTV, or another utilities, NEPA bill, this, from your phone. You can go to a supermarket, shop in the heaven and earth, and pay with your card in millions. So it makes it easy for you to carry money up and down. If you look at our economy, we get telecoms as a sector, we get oil and gas as a sector, we get manufacturing, we get services. None of this sector I mentioned, they transact with cash. If you want to buy the cash card today, you're likely to buy from through app on your phone. Maybe so. So Dangote as it is, you need to sell cement with cash. You know, if you carry cash, go buy cement. You must transfer to the account. So the bulk of the money supply in circulation now online. This 3.5, now what is CBN not calculate with that? This 3.5, now informal sector. People will need cash for our society, for daily transaction. We no feed do through
so big man money no dey inside.
I don't tell una this thing. Say big money they keep money for Naira. Una no believe me. Big man a dollar they keep money inside.
So at the end of the day, Ogamaji, what we talk, we say this policy, as far as the intention
is concerned
of collecting all those money where they say big man they hold, say it misfire.
Seriously.
All right, make we take one message and we'll take a small break, drink water, drop cup. Good evening, Coco. Why will Oga Yakubu say make Nigerians vote for who they want? That's why Oga Dogari they talk about make a Muslim still do, or maybe not still do another 4 years. Say Muslim or Christian, make Nigerians vote who they want. God help us. Auntie Regina from Jos. We get some Facebook messages as well. Maybe Femi go take them before we take a small break and then we'll come back. Femi?
Okay, nothing to us inside this one. For those where they follow us writing for inside Facebook, well, they don't write the one where they follow past. I think some people like say go help me. This is my own device. Come like say one define the.
Oh yeah, now make your device drink small water, drop cup. Maybe go break. When we come back, we go continue.
I beg you, nothing to me.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside. So, Coco your own for
Coco of the matter.
Coco of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on Wazobia Max Abuja on UHF 25.
Please go and get your PVC. If you don't have it, go and collect it. It is your country. We must vote for the right people. We must take our country back. Now, don't sleep on that day because we are sleeping your destiny away. Make up your mind that Saturday 25th, even if you will not eat food, you can fast and make sure no matter how long they try to frustrate you not to vote, stay on that line until you vote. And don't just vote, ensure that your vote counts. You must know what happened to your vote, okay? We must do what it takes to get our country back. We are tired of suffering. People are tired of sleeping hungry. And people are dying, prematurely because maybe they're not getting money to even treat common malaria, okay? So we must do what is right. We must vote. Get out your PVC. We must all stand together. Nigeria will arise. Yes, dry bones will rise.
Better welcome. If you just join us, you never miss plenty, even though you don't miss plenty. We dey inside studio with Oga Majid here to discuss this matter of the decision by the Supreme Court of Nigeria as they made penned that the issue of the deadline for the issue of Naira notes. Yes, we know say people don't give their old money since some not even get old money again, and to see the new one a problem. And the CBN can't give extension. Say okay, make we leave until that kind of February 10 before we go say old money we no go to use them again. New money now we go to use now. Femi go sharply take some messages. Then I get question for Oga Majid. I get better question for you, Oga Majid. Oh yeah, Femi.
You know, say if they never miss anything, they don't miss. So when you go somebody else, they say yeah, the only one meat remain for size 2. Don't know say they don't chance you. Okay. As a Godwin for top Facebook write your message for you say so the target will be achieved. But if the answer question on top the matter say Oga Tinubu the great Supreme Court people say now see this matter to judge well. Isaac Eshaku say whether they like it or not, Obi Peter must win. Olaleko say Tinubu na their master, Jagaban na next president. He care, but Obi and Atiku one carry scores with bad policy of a Mefele. That's why they ask say poor people to make poor people they drop body and jail and ask Buhari may no extend them. Surely this one an APC policy. That's why governors go stop them inside Supreme Court. Meanwhile, Chidi Berry also puts him out. He say you be really read them. He said, which person they hold you Naira? If not say Tinubu, if not your Tinubu. But let me tell you one thing. If money no go fit buy votes like before, but you will be Obi go win them hands down. What and see. Chidebere coined the message by saying, obedient, we move.
Okay, I like as Femi started by reading all those messages because the question not trick. Because at the end of the day, this thing, we could reason the matter for inside court first. And Supreme Court give that judgment. They not tell CBN, say make CBN make money available to the banks. They not tell banks, say make banks make money available to the people. So who this thing really benefits?
You see, people when they talk this kind of one, maybe they don't understand what's in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has simply told you to halt the deadline. That statement is all-inclusive. Supreme Court not get business of begin tell you how to do your job. Halt the deadline simply means allow the old notes to continue to circulate side by side until una come look at this matter for court and we'll just say, no, okay, CBN, go ahead, or continue to extend. And when people don't complicate this matter, I don't see that kind of write-up all over social media. Now, sponsored write-up, I'm saying this with all sense of responsibility. You get people who want to destabilize this country, and I'll tell you why. You know why the Supreme Court had to intervene? Nobody, the Supreme Court not supposed to even be bothered about monetary policy. This is the first time in my life, my living memory, as an adult Nigerian, when the Supreme Court has to come down to begin to talk about monetary policy. If it is right, it will not be like this. As we speak, the cash crunch don't affect security operations for Nigeria. It don't affect people. People don't they riot. People don't they hungry. People don't they nearly to commit suicide. 1 or 2 persons don't die already. Why? And if you consider that Nigeria already don't go very far with cash LD, it's the lowest in the world, one of the lowest in the world. Nigeria is lower than India's 8%. It's lower than Japan's and China's above 20%. There's no economy in the world that don't get cash. America gets more cash than Nigeria in circulation. As at the end of 2022, the American currency circulation, dollars in America, is $2.3 trillion.
In circulation? In
America. Make a no bother calculate 2 trillion, I don't know that mass. But $1 trillion is 740 trillion naira. So how person can't tell you say 3.5 is too much, so you must reduce them. Now, that in trying to reduce them, you can't go touch on the informal sector.
No, but the reduce where they reduce, not even say we want to reduce the amount of cash in circulation. They say they want collect the one way that they hoard.
The problem is, say, you can't say you want collect, but you see where they deposit money. People don't deposit. If you go banks from last 2 weeks, all bulk rooms for deposit, they're empty. People don't deposit money there with them. If anybody keep up for stock away, now in loss, now in money now, same time money. If you keep up for stock away, no carry come back. Now in loss, nothing concern me with that person. What concern me to say, I want my money when I want to go buy chop money for house. I need them from bank. No deny me the money within the limit where you set. CBN say individual every week. You can withdraw 500,000.
500,000.
Corporate account, 5 million. Make notes available to meet this demand. And let me say something. People, they politicize this matter too much. They think, say, because the APC candidate complain. The country say now because one by vote. You see, they laugh people, and they laugh people well. You leave your own problem, they look at person's own problem. The APC candidate talk say, in the candidate of the ruling party, under whose leadership, Nigeria they face currency shortage, unprecedented in the world. And I don't search internet to find where it can happen for Anosi. And what's it?
It don't happen before now.
No, for Nigeria happened before.
India in 2016, when
India
they changed their
currency.
And now midnight they declare, and they say now
They printed enough notes. There was no currency scarcity.
But no, people still line up for queue, and there were incidents, jobs where they lose now up to 1.5 million.
No,
for
that was
thing.
because the policy no achieve waiting the aim. But the currency itself, no be as it be for Nigeria. So yes, they told India, say, Indian government, this is not going to work, this is going to work, because they were trying to counterfeiting. So they started to withdraw and put back. And the people, when they
counterfeiting and say some people hide money.
Now they talk. It no work for them. What I'm saying is, it not even works like our own, because I think they're printing notes when go down as people queue to change. Our own, we say it is a fact. CBN printed far less than they took away. And as a Nigerian, it is my right to withdraw my money within the limit you have set. If you're not able to bring new notes to meet that, which has created queues and everything, they are now saying, okay, roll with the old notes. And let me say this. In America, notes have been changed over time. I think the last change was 10 years ago. Dollar still being used for, the old dollar still being used for America till tomorrow. Need expire. Britain, for 2 years when they changed currency the last time, it didn't use. No, after 2 years now, if you can go only Bank of England. Pound sterling from Second World War, when they went here, when we say now, you fit change for Bank of England because they get value. As at the time they give you.
Okay.
So people are saying, if you don't get new notes to meet your own policy. Your own, not my own. Nobody is saying increase the limit, no. Nobody is saying don't redesign, no. We're saying the limit you have set, which is 500,000 per week for individuals, if you don't have the new notes to meet with it on demand, then continue to use the old note until you have been able to meet it. But because somebody say he won't fight vote buying, so he won't make everybody bring back the old note. Maybe you know this cast
vote buying, insecurity. What else they even join for the thing?
Terrorism.
Now after the new design starts, now for Katsina, they keep going to go almost 100 last weekend. The Zamfara bandits, the first when MFL announced Naira redesign, 1992 announced the family sector. Ladies and gentlemen, on our own children and wife and husband, they with us. We could wait till we don't get new notes, don't collect our people. And now you in a hurry to release your person. Bandits, they inside forest, they chill. So how you want to take new note, they fight insecurity, corruption, vote buying at the same time. And you don't consider, say, the social unrest. That's why even article of PDP, we support this move now. But on Tuesday, look and say, no, it is not the create social unrest. He can't blame government now for poor implementation. So the APC governors, what they are concerned, we say, our party will lose election because people go vote against us for submitted to hardship. That was what Tinubu raised. Tinubu don't complain and not get to buy vote. If you want to buy vote, it's normal. For UK the other day, now party members asked the trust to resign. Now party members asked David, what do they call him? The other man. Boris Johnson to resign. It is normal. Ordinarily, let me tell you, the way this government performed poorly in 8 years.
Chai.
The candidate of the APC.
Before you complete this talk, somebody
because they campaign against the party for election.
How do they call us from inside Lugbe Abuja? Better welcome to you. Good evening.
I'm calling you from Lugbe City.
Welcome, sir.
You see, from my elementary economics, you hold money for 3 purposes. The first, transactive. Second, precautionary. Third, transactive, precautionary, and speculative. Yeah, purposes. If you look at all these 3 purposes of holding money, you understand what I'm saying? By the virtue of what the central bank has done, he has violated all these 3 purposes upon the customers or the owner of the money. If I have the money, I work for my money. And at any point in time, I must have an access to my money. People are dying to access their money. And you sat down there and you are saying that nothing going to change this and that because your family is not affected. I would have advised most of our leaders, if truly they want to lead by example, when this thing started, it would have been better for them to walk into all these banks themselves without entourage. Just ordinarily, okay, enter, let them also experience what is happening so that they will feel it and they will know that there are certain policies that are straitjacketed that doesn't have anything whatsoever to do with us. If you want to control people because of a day election in this country, subject people to hunger, hardship, pain, sorrow, because of a day election. Before he was born, he had been holding election in Nigeria. I don't think in the history of Nigeria we have ever had it in that way.
Okay.
People in so-called America, that we are all claiming democracy. If you see what is happening there, no president will ever have come out with this kind of policy that Emefiele has introduced and accepted, approved.
All right, more leave out like that with your side there. Thank you. You know, say time they go and other people safe go on borrow the phone line use on top of the talk. Very,
very important talk where Oga Muhammadu some kind of questions when they ask, and I make me ask you about the issue of whether who they benefit. You know, very, very important. A few days ago, 13 political parties under the aegis of one Oga, we not come out, not agree talk the name of the parties, come out, come talk, say if they extend the deadline, say they go pull out. You know, waiting be all of this.
People when they front this policy for whatever reason when they get, now the propaganda when they move around and do this. You see, there's an orchestrated propaganda going on now to make people when they for queue, saying that they have in favor of nine government to do for them. And it is dangerous. And unfortunately, the Nigerian media is falling for it. I know what I'm saying. There is this interest group now when the intermedia houses, analysts, everybody just to as if they don't, their sense don't leave their head. I'd ask.
No.
I go village. I exchanged 85,000 for 17,000.
Yes,
it took 48 hours for the whole of 5 local government of my senatorial district to finish 85,000 for me. When I won't give people as per 2,000 for a meeting when I call.
Cool. Okay. We get to Peter where they come from Lagos. I don't know whether you see your 2,000 collector. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Evening, John.
Welcome.
You see, the whole of the matter that you are dragging on concerning this Naira, APC has already failed us. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you, Peter.
APC government has already failed us right from the beginning. This is not the first time. This APC is the people that kill our youth for answers. It's the same APC that our students cannot go school and so strike. You know what I'm talking about. Now, first scarcity, Naira notes. And Nigeria running up and down say want to vote APC into power. They will suffer for the rest.
Easy, don't live out like that. Can't dance more.
Thank you very, very much. We know say you get the way the thing they pay you for body, but try to express yourself with calmness. But I go ask you one question. You say they don't fail us, but now still APC governors. Some people go say that, but now APC governors I carry the matter go Supreme Court.
No, but now APC governors go. The 36 governors they behind that judgment and behind that move. If you see the letter when Tambua on behalf of NGF, of PDP for that matter.
Tambua.
Right to president.
Emmanuel.
The governor of
Sokoto now.
He write to the president. See, Nigerian Bank Association don't talk about this matter. IMF today tells CBN and State.
What bank too?
What bank? Can everybody be wrong, including me, and only Emefiele they right? What is the meaning of all this?
The same Oga Emefiele, where when he bring the policy come out, he can't tell us say he gets approval of Presido.
Yes.
Presido to come out, can't talk say go ahead, you get my approval.
Exactly.
Minister Ahmed,
as I'm talking to you now, because
know.
of the national security matter went on ground, because we can tell what will happen. Banks don't they close down.
Yes.
By Thursday, if CBN no obey this order and release the old note back into circulation, so that within 2 days, make it circulate. We nobody speculate again, they hold on. Make even bank when they hold. People don't they hold. No bank go open on Friday. They take note of this. None go open on Friday. Because you know why? You don't get money to give people. Make I will tell you. You know, so you touch one bank, they say they see 280 million. I will tell you the banks for this country for Abuja here.
No, do like
I don't want to mention name. When yesterday, Now 15 naira old tattered note, now CBN release. I will get information from our sources, CBN themselves. They are ATM for CBN.
2,000 naira.
What are we talking about?
2,000 naira.
May we read this comment? May we quick read this comment before he lost. Nico B. Mohammed on top Facebook say, good evening to everyone with the studio. I'm a young politician from Cameroon. I agree with that policy from CBN because it will help us to reduce vote buying from this old politician who will not get anything to offer. But to make sure say Nigeria suffer from their hand. So I plead with Nigerians to vote Peter Obi. In get sense where we and Almighty Allah could deliver Nigeria from the hands of all these old politicians. Now Mohammed, the right from Cameroon. Even from Cameroon, our matter gone go far.
You see, this is what I want to address. Every poll in Nigeria today, every poll where they conduct so far, or let me say almost all the polls, don't tip Peter Obi as a candidate to win. No be so. Whether you agree or not agree.
Then most of them will be like that.
What I'll show you. Nigerians don't wait for president money to vote for their president. I have monitored every presidential election in this country. Okay, we start from 1999. Nigerian president, no Nigerian president, has been elected since 1999 because of vote buying and polling units. Not one. In fact, by 2015, President Muhammadu Buhari, when nail cutter, Rekisela, shoemaker donate money for, defeated an incumbent PDP president. Nigerians are not as corrupt and useless as people.
They talk about.
It a pain me. Go to this election. If there's one election when money no go influence anybody to vote for polling units, now this one will even decide. This one. Oh. That is why even the APC candidate must get incumbency advantage. If they sweat, PDP they sweat because one man when they copy to be from Labour Party when they get structure, don't cause crisis, don't cause disruption. You know why? Nigerians like better thing. So when I don't know that the majority of us so far don't see them, but again Nigerians and the plenty when thinking I will be. Now be the person when we meet our leadership need. They contribute their own money, they do rally, they do work. And their motto be say, we know they give shishi. Why you won't insult Nigerians to make us believe, say, now vote buying, now vote buying. What do you do for 8 years? Why you not prevent vote buying for 2019?
What do you do
for 8 years?
Oga Majid, why they ask your question?
So Peter Obi supporters, I need to address Peter Obi supporters. May they go calm down. This matter will not affect them. If 1 billion enter polling unit, those who won't vote for Peter Obi don't make up their mind already.
No, when you say this matter no affect them, anyhow we will look at the cash crunch, they affect them, all of them.
If cash,
say the money they won't use buy votes,
it not affect Obi. People who vote Obi don't really make up their mind. Not make in the first place, they reject money now.
So based on that, if they reason this policy,
based on saying against the candidate, maybe they go change their mindset.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Oga Majid. Dahiru, unfortunately, they don't pursue us, they come out from studio now. Their work be that. They like to pursue us every time. When we say one given now, yes, honestly. But time don't reach through, and we need to come out from inside studio. At the end of the day, Supreme Court, because one person don't ask question, Favor Effiong from Uyo ask us questions, say, on this new Naira policy, as Supreme Court don't carry the case go February 15, it means say old Naira notes no go there in use anymore from February 10. Well, the answer to that be say, as Supreme Court say, February 15, 9 be say CBN, banks, so all of them supposed to make the old Naira notes available, both old and new, anyone where they want to, but make money they available for people to they use while they reason the matter for court on February 15. At the end of that February 15, we go really know which will be the face for inside this country. Thank you so much again, Oga Majid.
Thank you very much.
I beg do this sweat like
so
this. Today, I put activists join your end of your voice.
We agree. All right, thank you, people. We'll see you now tomorrow.